So today's thought of the day is transforming loneliness into solitude. Just imagine you're scrolling through Instagram at 11 p.m., watching your friends' stories from yet another gathering you weren't invited to. Your phone shows 127 notifications. Somehow you feel invisible. Sounds familiar? And now imagine this instead. You're sitting in your favorite corner of your room, phone on silent, sipping chai, and for the first time in weeks, you actually hear your own thoughts clearly. Same situation. You're alone, but something fundamental has shifted. So today, we are going to explore the art of transforming loneliness into solitude. Because here's the truth: loneliness is like standing in a crowded room where no one notices you. And solitude is like standing in an open field and feeling the whole sky notice you. And let's be honest about our reality. We live in the age of the busy trap. In Mumbai local trains, everyone's buried in their phones. In Bengaluru's cafes, people sit together but chat separately with others online. And we are more connected than ever. Yet, loneliness has become an epidemic. For teenagers, it's the pressure to be constantly on, responding to messages, maintaining streaks, proving to have plans every weekend. And for adults, it's the exhaustion of juggling work calls, family WhatsApp groups, and of course, social obligations, only to realize you haven't had a real conversation with yourself in months. And we've confused being alone with being lonely. We have made solitude the enemy when it could be our greatest teacher. And here's where the magic happens: loneliness is feeling disconnected from others, and solitude, it's connecting deeply with your own self. Think about it this way: when Shah Rukh Khan's character in Swades, I hope you watched the movie, takes those long walks through the village, he's not lonely. He's processing, thinking, becoming. And when Kiran Desai writes about the solitude in her novels, she's not describing emptiness, but fullness. And the difference lies in choice and intention. Loneliness happens to you, it's passive, painful, and makes you feel like a victim of circumstances. And solitude, it's something you create, it's active, peaceful, and makes you the author of your own experience. I remember taking a 19-year-old from Delhi who told me, I used to panic if I had to eat lunch alone in college. And now I look forward to those moments. It's when I actually taste my food and think about my dreams instead of gossiping about who's dating who. And then there was a 35-year-old mother from Chennai. She shared that I used to fill every moment with noise, TV, music, calls. And now I wake up 20 minutes early just to sit with my coffee in silence. And those 20 minutes have become the most powerful part of my day. And when you embrace solitude, three beautiful things happen. First, you gain clarity. In the constant chatter of daily life, your own voice gets lost. But in solitude, you can finally hear what you actually think about the job chain, that relationship, the dream you have been postponing. It's like cleaning a foggy mirror, and suddenly you can see yourself clearly. And then, second, the creativity blooms. Some of our greatest innovations came from solitude. APJ Abdul Kalam spoke about his quiet hours of thinking. Every artist, writer, innovator will tell you their best ideas came not in crowded brainstorming, but in moments of peaceful aloneness. And third, emotional balance returns. When you stop constantly reacting to others' energies and emotions, you learn to regulate your own. You become like a still lake that reflects the sky perfectly rather than choppy waters that can't show anything clearly. So, how do we make this shift? So, start with what I call the solo date challenge. Choose something you usually do with others. Maybe grabbing coffee at that Starbucks, or taking a walk in Lodi Gardens, or visiting a bookstore. Do it alone, but with intention. And here's the key: notice your thoughts. Are they self critical? I look weird sitting alone. People will think I have no friends. Or are they self loving? This coffee tastes amazing when I'm not distracted by conversation, and I can finally browse books without rushing. Then, after 20 to 30 minutes, write down three insights about yourself. You'll be surprised what emerges when you're not performing for anyone else. One participant told me, I discovered I actually hate loud restaurants. All these years, I thought I was antisocial, but I just prefer intimate conversations. Another said, I realized I've been saying yes to plans I don't enjoy just to avoid being alone. And now I choose my company more carefully. So here's the beautiful truth: you are the one person you'll spend your entire life with. Every relationship will teach you something and then evolve or end. But a relationship with yourself is the only one that's truly permanent. So let's cherish that. So when you learn to enjoy your own company, you stop settling for connections that drain you and start attracting relationships that nourish you. You become whole on your own, which makes every shared moment a choice rather than a desperate need. So here's your call to action. This week, schedule one solitude appointment with yourself. Treat it as seriously as you would in a meeting with your boss or a coffee date with your best friend, because in many ways, it's both. And remember, in a world that profits from your self doubt, being comfortable alone is a revolutionary act. Transform your loneliness into solitude and watch how it transforms your life. So, with that thought, thank you, everyone. Thank you for joining us today. Thank you.